After Show with Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live. And John Mayer is here playing Jimmy's gift.
Listen to this guy.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. This is why everyone wants to have sex with you all the time.
Not anymore.
No?
People don't want to have sex with you anymore?
Oh, I don't know. The whole thing is just so fraught with peril, I've just stopped thinking about it completely.
Really?
Guillermo's behind the bar, I'll tell you that much. In a couple minutes, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live's halftime tribute to Donald Trump, so check that out. You can turn on ABC now and wait for Jimmy's show. Get your cocktail ready. We still have a couple more calls. Brandon from Kansas is on the line. Hey, Brandon, what's your question?
Hi, everybody. Hi, John. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Andy. I just want to say off the bat, I'm an aspiring television host, that Jimmy and Andy are two of my inspirations. John, I saw your concert in Kansas City in 2017, and you played Heart of Life with Totally Knocked My Socks Off, one of my favorite songs. But my question's for Jimmy. And I wanted to know, I remember, out of your career, I remember Set for Life. I'm probably one of the few people who remember that show. But I wanted to know, what ranking from least favorite to most favorite, these three experiences hosting.
Okay.
Your show, the Emmys, the Oscars.
Oh, what was my favorite? Well, my show is my favorite. I would say second favorite, the Emmys, third favorite, the Oscars. Not that I didn't like doing the Oscars, but the Emmys, I know everyone there, and the Oscars, they're all movie stars.
Well, but you have movie stars on your show every
Yeah, I have them on the show, but I know the TV people a little better.
You felt more comfortable.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Let's go to Amanda from Detroit. Hey, Amanda, what's your question?
Hi, big fan of both of you.
Thank you.
My question for Jimmy is, which celebrity has been most upset over reading mean tweets?
John Mayer.
My whole life is a mean tweet.
He refused to read them, and then he hit me over the head.
Yes, I did.
Next caller, what's your name and from where are you calling?
Hey, my name's Justin. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Justin, what's your question?
Hey, well, I have a question for Jimmy and John. But first, I just wanted to say, hey, Jimmy, I used to be your intern back in the summer of 2008. It was the
he
best
nice?
summer ever.
Was he nice?
He was really, really nice. He was.
Did he know your name?
No. If he did, I probably would be working there now.
I've already forgotten his name from the beginning of this call.
And I'm feeling very tacked on to the question because I'm a surprise. So I know.
What's your question?
I have a question for my question first for Jimmy is, I noticed that you're very public about your friendship with Sarah Silverman, and I know that you guys used to date. So I was wondering if you guys were friends like instantly from the jump, or if it took some time for you to be friends. And then my question for John is, which one of your exes do you get along with best now, if any?
Oh.
Jimmy, you go first while I leave.
I would say that it took some time, definitely. It definitely took some time. It was never like where we didn't like each other, hated each other, or anything like, but it definitely took some time to be comfortable enough to be friends again.
Here's why I'm not answering that question. And I want to explain why I'm not answering the question.
Okay.
Because it sort of unfairly creates a group of people called exes. And I think people's minds start to put people into a certain kind of a dugout that don't belong there together. So
it's also like fake clickbait.
Yeah, let's get, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of saying like my ex, they are all different people, yet in some people's minds, they are sitting in like a Mets dugout together. And I don't think it does anyone a service to.
It is silly because they're entirely different people with your penis in common.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name and from where are you calling?
My name is Susan. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, one of the few Canadians that calls.
Oh, well, I love it that you do.
Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you.
My question is for Jimmy. Jimmy, how did you and Guillermo get together? I just
Guillermo
think he's hilarious.
was the parking lot security guard at our show, and one night I just got a new car, and our announcer Dickie said, "Hey, give me the keys. Let me go check out the car." So I gave him the keys, and about 10 minutes later I come down, and there's Guillermo sitting in my car taking a little nap. And Dickie had tricked him into relaxing in my car, and I was like, what's going on here? And I almost immediately knew that I'd found a star.
That's amazing. This is a good question. Josh R. emailed, Jimmy, I know your daughter pooped on Jennifer Aniston's lawn. Where's the craziest place that you have pooped?
On Jennifer Aniston's lawn.
John E. wants to know, what is your most embarrassing on-air moment from all your time on Jimmy Kimmel Live?
Well, my head blew up to the size of a pumpkin over the course of the show once. I think I had an overdose on ibuprofen or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, so that wasn't great. But I've had a lot of them. I mean, the whole first 6 years were my most embarrassing moment.
Really? Last call of the night. Caller, what's your name and from where are you calling?
Hey, this is Julie from Chicago.
Hey, Julie, what's your question?
Hey, I just want to know, love both of you so much. Jimmy, what's your best parenting story and what's your biggest advice for Andy?
For aunties?
For me, Andy.
Oh, for Andy. Oh.
What's your advice
Well,
for Andy?
I wasn't joking when I say it's important to read to the kids. Best parenting story. Well, one time, and I probably shouldn't tell this story, but the kids, my two older kids were little, and we were going out, we were running around trying to get out the door, and I was in the shower, and I was naked, and I ran down to the kitchen to grab something, and my ex-wife said, Jimmy, I'd like you to meet our babysitter who showed up early.
Wow.
And I ran upstairs and curled into a ball of embarrassment. I just held my knees and rolled around on the ground, dying for about 3 minutes.
That's the worst penthouse letter ever.
That's slash the best.
Yeah.
By the way, I loved the sketch where Britney Spears came and surprised you in your bedroom.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a sketch so much as a home invasion.
Yes, it was a home invasion.
Are you really sleeping in all those things?
Yeah, like for real, that's a real thing.
Not only am I sleeping when it happens, when they leave, I'm back to sleep within 6 minutes.
Really?
You ever go to sleep a little worried that it's going to happen on a given night? I mean,
No, there's no telling, and sometimes there's a year in between events.
Really?
Yeah.
And what time is that usually at night?
Boy, I don't really know, but I assume it's around 1 a.m. or so.
Do you go to bed early?
No, I go to bed around midnight or
Right.
so, but what my wife does is she waits until the coast is clear, and then she'll text them and say, okay, he's asleep, come in.
And is there ever a moment where after it happens you think, this one I didn't like?
I didn't like any of them.
Right.
Listen, these are all that have had Rihanna jumped on my bed and Dua Lipa and Miley Cyrus, and each time I want them out of my room.
Right.
A guy's never done it before?
No, guys have not done it before. Yeah.
Oh, John.
Something to think about.
Okay.
John wrote, I have never met you, yet I already love you.
Oh, very sweet.
I still got it.
You do. Very sweet. What are you, a songwriter?
Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing. I love my guitars, you guys.
You're welcome.
They're so awesome.
Welcome.
Everybody turn on Jimmy Kimmel Live right now. The show's about to start. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Guillermo. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.